Hey guys, what's going on? So I am back and I'm here to give my second review of another favorite artist of mine's. Are you ready? Here, make sure you guys can see it. Yes, that's right. I am here to give my review for K Michelle's third album, More Issues Than Vogue. Wow, album 3. Can you guys believe how fast time has flown? Like, it seems only like just yesterday that, I was rocking out to Anybody Want to Buy a Heart and Rebellious Soul, and now we are on album number 3. And of course, me being the loyal fan that I am, I, like I did with the other two albums, went to Best Buy to buy the deluxe Best Buy exclusive that has 2 bonus tracks, which I will get to in a little bit. So, let's go ahead and talk about the album, shall we? So, this album, I can honestly say, is one of K. Michelle's best work by far. And not only that, but it is one of her most diverse pieces of work, bodies of work so far, because she had to fight with her label like many artists do, many, let's just put it out there, black artists do, when it comes to wanting to take a risk and take a chance and step out of the norm of what the label likes to box us into. Because the issue with record labels, excuse me, the issue with record labels is that they like what worked, you know, past tense. They liked what worked back then, but they want to keep using that over and over. They want to keep using that formula over and over and over again, and it's really freaking played out. Seriously, it's really freaking played out. Like, I don't know. Uh, that's another topic for another day. Even though I feel like I did do a video about record labels and the issues with that. I did, but anyway, with K Michelle, I really love this album because she again took a chance, and it's like, yes, she is an R&B soul artist, but with this album she's so diverse with the sound. Like, man, from start to finish, it's just diversity all around. Like, I wish her nothing but the best, and I know that she will reach many different more fan bases and expand and grow, which is what, as an artist you are supposed to do. And so, with that, let's go ahead and dive into this album review, shall we? So, we have the first track, which is called Mindful, which features T-Pain. He also produced the track and helped, I think he wrote it, or, yeah, I think he had wrote it for her as well. So, Mindful, it's a short track. It's like a minute. Here, let me see the time frame. Yeah, it's like a minute and 55 seconds, so it's practically 2 minutes. But because sometimes, like, I don't know if it's like our iPod, like iPods will sometimes count a record as almost like 2 minutes or 3 minutes if it's like if it's at the whatever mark in 55, or if anything within 50 seconds, it's like it counts it as a 4 minute song or 2 minute or whatever. Anyway, so Mindful is pretty much it's like one of those feel good, get up. It's like one of those everybody get up, let's party, let's It's one of those in the club, it goes off type of records, and it's just hey, don't be mindful, don't be careful, ho, be mindful. Like, it's just it's like one of those motherfucker, you gonna respect me type of records, and I like it. It's a very in your face, just it's like one of those. Again, it's like one of those in your face, just don't be careful, ho, be mindful, bitch. It's like one of those type of records. So I really like that one. Okay, record 2 is Got 'Em Like. And basically it's like, got 'em like damn, got 'em like damn. This one, I can honestly say, this is literally the only track that has to grow on me. All the other songs, I like them. This is just the only track that has to grow on me. But if I had to describe it, it's another one of, it's kind of like a follow-up to the first track. The first track doesn't transition into it, but it's like a follow-up, if you will. Like, it's like continuing that club, getting everybody amped up type of vibe. And it's like, because I guess like the reason why she says got him like damn is because the way that she looks and how fine she is, how sexy she is, and she just got the dudes like damn, like got him like damn, got him like damn. Anyway, so it's a pretty okay record. Again, it has to grow on me, but it happens. So next we have the song called Ain't You, which the video she is actually shooting for it. I don't know if she has said when it's coming out yet. That's another thing too. Mindful, she did a video for that song. I think for the most part she's doing a video for all these records. This is a side note. I think she's doing a video for all the records because again, it's like, you know, with the record labels, you know, it's very expensive to take care of your artists nowadays, which is why we don't see. Okay, now I'm getting a little sidetracked. Which is why we don't see like a lot of girl groups and guy groups because it's so expensive sending out, you know, all these people and, you know, taking care of them, making sure everybody's taken care of, blah blah blah. So it's like, you know, with record labels, it's like they do a minimum, and it's really up to the artist to promote the shit out of their record. Whether it's the single, whether it's an EP, whether it's, you know, the album, whatever. Like, you know, so I believe K Michelle is doing pretty much a video for damn near every song, and I don't blame her because it's like, you know, as she was saying that this is her, you know, her last album. Again, I think what she may have meant by that is that this was her last album that she was giving to the label, because she now has Atlantic. They gave her own record label, and it's like contractually her obligation to the label is to sign two to three artists to Atlantic. But I think what she meant by, you know, this was her last album. I think this was like her last time doing what the label wanted, even though again this album, the sonically is very diverse and it doesn't sound like the traditional K Michelle that we're, you know, used to or whatever. But it's like, you know, again, I'm hopeful that she will do another album, because I remember in the Sway interview she was saying that she wanted to actually do her next album will be like a country album, and she wants to, you know, get into jazz music. And listen, I'll tell you right now, if K Michelle releases a country album, you can best believe that I will be buying it and I will do a review for it. You know why? Because I love to see our artists, you know, step into genres that we originated, but because of, you know, whitewashing and stealing, we don't, you know, we're not a part of the culture anymore. Rock and roll, jazz, country music. Here, I have the whole periodic music genre table right here in the left-hand corner. My left, y'all right. The left-hand corner of my room, and it has all the genres that I know for certain. Wow, see now, like, listen. Anyway, I know for certain that African Americans had a hand in it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I will definitely buy her next album, you know, if it's a country album. Hell, if it's a jazz album, I will damn sure buy it. But, you know, that's... Whew. Anyway, so, like I was saying, track number 3, Ain't You, is pretty much like, you know, basically she's talking to this guy, and she's just like, you know, these niggas mad because they really ain't you. Listen, it's like, I guess you can say it's a bit of a... I don't know, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a ballad, which is actually track number 5, which I'll get to. I don't know, it's not really necessarily a ballad, but it's one of those like slow type of songs, but it's a really good song. It's like one of those songs, you know, when you with your guy or your girl and y'all just, you know, slow dancing and you just, you know, whispering in their ear, you know, these niggas mad because they really ain't you, or man, these bitches mad because they really ain't you. So it's like one of those type of songs. So I mean, that's how I would describe it. To each his own, you know, everybody has their own thoughts and opinions on it, so, you know, there's that. Next is number 4, called Not a Little Bit, which is actually the first single that came off of the album, and the video is already out for that album. The video is already out for that song, and I actually like it. I like the visual. I like, you know, to be honest with you, K Michelle is an R&B powerhouse. Like, she is... Well, she's one of the R&B powerhouses that we have in this generation, and her voice is just, it's literally music to my ears. Like, it's like an angel coming down from heaven just singing, you know what I'm saying? Like, just singing and just, you know, shaking up the earth in a good way. Like, it's a really good song. But yeah, so Not a Little Bit, I guess you can say it's, I guess you can call that one an R&B ballad. This song, the type of vibe that I get from it, is basically like, you know, you and your guy or your girl broke up. They think that you want them back, and if you think I want you, not a little bit. If you think I need you, not a little bit. I finally moved on, I'm over it. And if you think I need you now, you think I need you now. Anyway, so yeah, I gave y'all a little bit of struggle vocals. Ha ha ha. anyway, so yeah, it's basically like, you know, they think that you want them back, but it's like, I don't want you back, not even 5%, not even 2%, not even -1%, like, not even 0%. I don't want you back. Anyway, give me 1 second. Excuse me. So, next is If It Ain't Love, which is this track. I can honestly say it's like R&B meets country. And this one is for sure an R&B ballad. And I remember K Michelle talking about this record in particular, track 5, If It Ain't Love, on the her interview with Sway Universe. You know, Sway in the Morning. She was saying that, you know, the who was it at the label who she was talking to? I don't know who it was exactly at the label that she was talking to, but give me one. Oop, damn it. I don't know who it was exactly at the label that she was talking to, but damn, was it somebody? Was it an A&R? It was somebody at the label that she was talking to who she is like, you know, they give her good feedback. Like, she loves her label, like, you know, regardless of the issues that she may have with them, blah blah blah. You know, the people there, they do care about her and her you know, her music and all that stuff. But whoever she was talking to, because I want to say it was an A&R, but whoever she was talking to, they were saying that, you know, the song is great. If It Ain't Love, you know, it's great, but it's like, we can't put this out as a single, you know, though it's an R&B ballad, because, to be quite frank, you're a black girl. What can we do? And I think the reason why the person who told her this, I think the reason why the person who told her this had said this is because, I feel like it's because, you know, with people like Adele and, hell, I guess you can even say Taylor Swift, whatever, like, you know, with certain people, you know, the Blue Eyed Soul singers, it's like, I guess it's too much of a risk to try to put that song by K Michelle, you know, If It Ain't Love, to put it out as a single, you know what I'm saying, even though it's an R&B ballad, which again, I say the record, to me, when you guys listen to it, it's like R&B meets country. Basically, it's like, you know, what we have, If It Ain't Love, I don't know what it is, but it's perfect, it's amazing, you know, it's everything good wrapped into one, and we screwed it up, but it's like, you know, if this ain't love, I don't know what is. So that's one of my other favorite records, If It Ain't Love. So it's like, you know, the fact that, again, with the person that the label had said to K, it just kind of threw me off a little bit, because it was just like, well, damn, like, what are you trying to say? You know what I'm saying? So, So anyway, next is the record with a track number. I'm sorry, the numbers on the back. The numbers on the back of the album are a little bit like hard to read. They're like a little bit here, if y'all can like see it a little bit. Anyway, they're kind of a little bit like hard to read, but like I can tell like the order, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, track number 6 is Make the Bed featuring Jason Derulo, and it's very R&B slash pop. It's it's very R&B slash pop. It's basically like, again, you know, why do we make the bed when we're just gonna, you know, ruin it in a little while, or the next day, or in a few hours? You know, why make the bed when y'all finna go ahead and do again? So, you know, it's one of those like feel good type of songs maybe you and your partner can play. It's one of those type of things. Next, let's see. This song is freaking amazing. Like, I'm telling y'all, this song, I freaking love it. This next song, track number 7, man, listen. Nightstand. If she makes a video for this one, because again, I believe she's making a video for every song off the album. This song right here is lit. Like, it's one of those R&B songs, and it gives you a little bit of a old school vibe, almost like maybe 90s type of vibe. And it's like she's kind of like rap singing a little bit, like she's rapping, but she's like, the way that she's rapping is she's singing too a little. She's singing with it. So and that's the thing. A lot of people don't know that when she originally got signed to Jive Records, it was because she did rapping and singing on the same mixtape. You know what I'm saying? This song, I freaking love it. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. I can't, like, I don't know, y'all. It's a really good song, y'all. I'm telling y'all, like, man, it's one of those good songs. Like, listen, oh man, I love it. I love it. Put it on my nightstand, baby. Can you keep me right there, baby? Put it on my nightstand, baby. I'm hoping these potions gonna save me. Baby, please excuse my behavior, but can I get back the bucks that I gave you? I'm trying to mellow out. I need a blaze up. Can get back to. It's one of those good songs. I'm telling y'all, like I just. It's one of those good songs. It's one of those feel good songs. I like the record. Anyway, next is track number 8, which is These Men, and it's basically her just venting and getting out there, getting her frustrations out about the guys who she's been with. I believe this was the track where she named Idris Elba. She named Bobby, who we saw from in her TV show K Michelle My Life. Did she name somebody else? Because I don't think she named Myth Hits. I think those are the only 2 that she named, but she was just basically venting out and just, a lot of these guys are worthless and ain't shit. She just, was putting it out on the table. So, it was one of those type of records, you know what I'm saying? Next is All I Got, and I think this one, let me see, All I Got. I'm trying to remember how it sounds. Let me play a little bit of it for myself, because I'm trying to remember, let me see. Trying to see. Well, I can say that how I would describe it is, it's like with the piano, it's almost like a little bit of jazz mixed with R&B, mixed with country a little bit. So it's like the 3 of those genres, jazz, R&B, and country, all smashed into one basically. So, okay, there we go. Basically, in the song, all I Got is basically her saying that, what she has to give may not be much, but it's all that she has. Whether it's her heart, her time, it's all that she got. It's not much, but it's all that I got. I can give you what I can, and I can write you a song, I can sing it for you. It's not much, but again, it's all I got. So that is that one. Next is Time, which is basically it's a bit of a slow song almost. A bit of a slow song. Let me listen to it again right quick. Yeah, it's one of those slow songs, and it's basically like we had so much time, but we wasted it on what we had that could have been good. Like we could have taken this thing to the next level, but we wasted our time on it. And trust me, I'm not finna try to crack my voice trying to sing y'all that one. So it's a good song though. I ain't finna crack my voice singing that one. Next is a really good song. It's like one of those feel good songs when you go into the bank or when you cash in your check or you got that direct deposit next on a Friday. It's a song called Rich, and it features Yo Gotti and Trina, and it's one of those feel good records. This is, I guess you can say it's like rap meets R&B. It's rap meets R&B, and it's one of those like amped up records. It's really good. I like it. It's really good. Basically what she's saying in the song is that she has rich people problems, and her only way to solve them is to keep on getting rich. Richer and richer, I need every single dollar. Listen, anyway, y'all are funny. Anyway, so yeah, I like that record. Sleep Like a Baby. Basically, she after I think the way that the song is, if I could describe the story of it, I think it's like after y'all have been intimate and you're knocked out on the bed. She's just gonna watch you, watch over you while you sleep like a baby. That's the type of vibe that I get, but you know what I'm saying? Next is the 2 bonus tracks. The first one is called Memphis, which is, it's really more of a country record, which is why I like it. Again, this album, K Michelle really took a risk, and I like that she did that. So it's like with this one, with Memphis, it's basically like, there's no place like home. I want to go back to Memphis. And it's like her just paying homage to where she's from, her hometown, and just, how much she misses it, and the simpler things in life. And I like it. I like it. It's a really good record. I think this was one of the records that she went over to the UK to. Excuse me. I think this is one of the records that she went over to London to record because in K Michelle's My Life they did have like an episode where she had left for a couple of weeks or whatever, or like a month or so to finish working on the album, and she came back with a couple of songs when she was finally putting the album together, and this was one of the songs that made the final cut. And the other song, which is, it's a song that really touches my heart a lot, and it gets me emotional when I listen to it from time to, well, not from time to time, every time I listen to it. Like, that's why I have to really be mindful of how many times I play it, because it really does, like, it hits me in a soft spot, but for a good reason. And it's the record called Life I Chose. This one is definitely a country record. There's the piano and just the melody of it. It's really a good record, and just when she sings that hook, when she sings that chorus, it just reaches out and pulls at my heartstrings. It's just, the life I chose is basically her saying that, this life is crazy, being an entertainer, being on the road, being away from her son all the time, being away from her family, but there's so much more to who she is that, no matter where she goes in the world, she loves this life that she chose. You know what I'm saying? Like, she really loves this life that she chose. And welcome to the PrinceOnyx Network. So as I was saying before, my camera accidentally shut, well, not accidentally, before it shut off due to the battery being exhausted. As I was saying, I was talking about the song I Love the Life I Chose by K Michelle, and how in the song she's basically saying that she loves the life that she chose, no matter, how much crazy that and hectic that it can get, which it does, and how much of an emotional roller coaster it is. She really loves this life that she chose, and it's just, no matter what, it's like, hey, I love this life that I chose. And I really like the song. Like, I tell you, the chorus, it takes over. You know what I'm saying? Like, the chorus really takes over, and I like it. I really love it because, you know what? Listen. Oh no, when the curtains close, and with the way the content grows, I love the life I chose. Oh, no matter where I go, around the globe, coast to coast, I love the life I chose. Anyway, yes, I've given y'all a lot of struggle vocals throughout this entire video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Anyway, no matter what, she loves the life that she chose, and, it's the life that she chose. Hey, it is what it is. So overall, I give this album an A, and I give it a 10 out of 10 because she really showed off her vocal chops, and she really showed her versatility and her diversity when it comes to, music. This, again, sonically, it's a different side of K Michelle that we have never experienced and seen before, and I cannot wait to go see her live in concert, especially now that I'm 21. Wherever she's performing, I can now enter, because before I couldn't, because they were 21 and up places, but that's neither here nor there. So again, I love the record, and I really want to know you guys' thoughts on this. I hope you all enjoy my struggle vocals. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this video and enjoy my thoughts on this record. And yeah, again, I love K Michelle and her music, and if and when she does return for her 4th album, which I believe she will, and it'll probably be a country album, I damn sure will buy it. And I support K Michelle. I support our artists, and I feel like we shouldn't be afraid to step out and venture into other genres. The only thing is, like, just don't forget your core fan base. And the thing is, K Michelle has managed to not forget her core fan base. She's managed to still keep us, the core fans, with her, while she expands herself and her brand and her sound to attract other audiences. You know what I'm saying? So again, let's support her, for those of us that are fans of hers, and those of us who may have never heard of K Michelle. Give her a chance, and let me know what you guys think. You know, you can find the track listing and the album. You know, you Google it, you will find all the different things. And yeah, so that is all, and I will see you guys later in a little bit. I think I got two more music projects to review, and yeah, so I will see you guys later. Deuces, peace. See you guys. Peace, love, and happiness. Bye.
You see me, you know I'm gonna give you the tea. All the hottest celebrity news for you. Film, TV, drama, celebrity tea, you know